Do you ever look at your physique and just think, I don't know what it is, but for some reason I just don't look attractive? I have felt like that for years. It was until I realized that I've been neglecting the 4 most important muscles that actually makes you look attractive. Once I fixed this, my physique and my confidence went through the roof. It even got me 2 girlfriends and, of course, an aesthetic body. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what those 4 muscles are, not 3, 4, and the best exercises to grow them fast. So muscle number 1, the neck. The reason why the neck is one of the 4 muscles is because it's always being seen through the shirt. Think about it. Whenever you have looked at, let's say, a masculine person, that's usually what people describe people with, like a thick neck, right? It gives this dominant and more powerful and masculine look, as I told you before, right? So why wouldn't we grow our neck? Our neck is always being shown through the shirt, like no matter what we have on. And it just gives that more built look. It just makes you look stronger. It's fucking amazing. Like, people literally won't fuck with you. Let me tell you a quick story. So usually when I was younger, people would always do this around my fucking neck, right? And they would just fucking press me down. So I would look like this, like, you know? And it would fucking hurt us so much as fuck. And they would usually say something like, oh, your neck is so skinny. And that's why they did it, because they could grab their hand easily around me, right? And it just made me realize one day, why the fuck would I not train my neck? It would literally make me become less of a target for fucking bullies, because I would look stronger, I would feel stronger. So that's what I did. And as soon as I literally started growing my fucking neck, nobody have done anything ever since. It's not fucking crazy. And a good thumb rule to know what kind of size it should have. So basically, some people have grown their neck too much and it looks unattractive. But I have grown it a little bit underdeveloped, like it still needs a bit more growth, but it's really good right now. And that's because it's almost aligning with my jawline. So basically, if you take your jawline and at the end of your jawline, that's where your neck should be aligned to. That is the perfect size for the most amount of attractiveness that you can have. So exercises for you to grow your neck, I would just keep it simple, and I would just do lying neck curls and neck extensions. It's pretty simple. You can see some of the exercises here. I will put them up on screen, and then you can see that we just want to do extensions and we just want to do some curlings. When it is becoming too easy, you can just either put your hand on your forehead, and then you can just do the exercise again, and then that's the resistance. Or you can just put a towel on your forehead and then a weight, so you don't, of course, damage your head. And then you can just do the curls and the extensions as well. That's also an option. And basically, if this seems too confusing, like how many reps and sets should I do, how much time should I be resting, what exercises should I be doing every single week, I have a course that breaks all of this down. So if you're interested in this, then just go down and click the top link of the description. All the details are there. So now let's get into the second most attractive muscle, and that is the upper chest. The reason why the upper chest is one of the most attractive is also because it is the most visible one. It can clearly be seen through the shirt. And another thing actually that I want to tell you is that when you are snapping, so for example, if you're taking a selfie of yourself and you send it to like a girl, let's say that for example, right? Let me tell you something, they found it so fucking attractive when they can see that you have like, when it isn't just your collarbones that are shown, like, so basically it can be seen that you're skinny, right? When you have mass on your upper chest, it just looks more aesthetic. You literally just look more powerful and masculine, and fucking women loves it. They literally almost get turned on by it, at least from personal experience. And basically, I just want you to look at these 2 different pictures of me. This was from when I started out, where I didn't really have that much emphasis on my upper chest. And this is a recent picture of me, where I have literally spammed fucking upper chest exercises. And you can see that I've grown it well. It's well developed. And you can just clearly tell the difference, that this one is so much more attractive, where I've actually grown like a more masculine chest. So the exercises that I want you to do for the upper chest is just doing an incline pressing movement where you have the bench on a 30 or 45-degree angle. You have to experiment with this yourself, because some people prefer 30 degrees and some people prefer like 45 degrees. For example, I prefer 45 degrees. That's what I feel the most on my upper chest. And then for the second exercise that you should be doing is a shoulder pressing movement. Because when we do an overhead pressing movement, we also target the upper chest area. So it's a win-win. And if you find this content already valuable, then I will highly recommend you to go down and click subscribe to my channel, because I will make you into a fucking aesthetic Greek god with all the valuable content and advice that I have for you that I've learned over the past 3.5 years. I can literally give it all of it to you for free. You literally just have to click subscribe. That's all. But now let's go to the muscle, which is the number 3 on our list, which is the shoulders. And it is especially the rear delts, which is the muscle from the back of your shoulders, which basically gives the 3D look. And then it is the lateral delt, which gives the V taper look. Basically, it makes you more wider. When all of the shoulder heads are trained, you know, the front, lateral, and the rear delts, basically the front, side, and the back, you get that kind of bowling ball figure with your shoulders. It looks fucking attractive as fuck. I have basically achieved this. It's not perfect, but it's fucking good. And the reason why it's so attractive to grow your shoulders is because it gives the opposite of an hour-shaped glass. That's basically what I call it. So basically, what are you most attracted into in a woman if we talk body? It's probably the one where they have a big breast area, thin waist, and then a big ass, right? Because that's the hour-shaped glass. And for women, I tell you, for most women, it's the exact same with a man. Like when we talk about men's attractiveness, right? Which is the V-taper physique. Basically, how to get the V-taper physique is just growing your lateral delts and your lats, because that's what gives the V-taper physique. There's even actually a what is it called? A shoulder to waist ratio that you actually can think about if you want to know the specific measurements. So basically it is 1.6 times your waist to shoulder ratio. That's the most attractive physique that you can have. And basically how to grow these shoulders heads, I would just recommend doing shoulder presses for the front and the lateral, then a dumbbell lateral raises for the lateral delts, and then an incline pressing movement for also a little bit of the front delt. And then for the rear delts, you just want to do a rowing movement. I will recommend doing either pull-ups or barbell rows, and then you can do a reverse fly. That is all you need for your shoulders. And again, if this sounds too complicated and you don't know how to put this into a program and a workout, then just go down and click the top link in the description. I have made all the work for you. You just have to see all the details there. So muscle number 4 is the traps. The reason why the traps is so attractive is because think about whenever you see a thick guy who has developed this upper traps area. He just looks fucking majestic as fuck and dominant. Like if I see a person like that, I'm like, holy fuck, I don't want to fuck with that guy. He could be, you know, weak as fuck, but just because he has the traps, I'm like, no thank you, bro. I ain't gonna fight that guy. And the other reason is also because think about when you have a shirt on, right? We want to make it look tight on the muscles because that's what women can see, right? It's just like if a woman has like tight pants on, right? She has a better ass. Like we are more attracted to that, right? It looks better. It's the exact same with us when we have a t-shirt on. If it sits a little bit more tightly, it will just look better. And that's why the traps are so important, because when we develop our traps, it will kind of pull our t-shirt, like it will kind of stretch it out so we look more tighter, like it looks more tighter on us, right? And the exercises to grow your traps is just doing a barbell row where you specifically try to think about squeezing your upper traps when you do the rowing movement. And then you just do a barbell or dumbbell shrugging movement. It's literally that simple. And I really hope that you got some value from this video, because I really put a lot of time into thinking specifically what would help my younger self. And these are the tips that I figured out. And I really hope that you will take some fucking action. And if you still don't really feel like you can take action, then I really think that my course will help you. Or just my general YouTube channel. That's why I will highly recommend for you to subscribe. I will turn you into a fucking aesthetic Greek god. Like, bro, just look at this fucking bicep. This could be yours in like 1.5 years. Just think about that. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day. Mwah.